Friday in the second week of Lent, and the gospel passage for us today is Gospel of Matthew chapter 21 verses 33 to 43 and 45 to 46. And the theme for our reflection today is the stubborn-hearted response. The parable in the gospel has these characters: the landowner, the vineyard, the tenants, the landowner's servants, and the landowner's son. Having leased out the land to the tenants, it is only right that the landowner demands his produce from his own land. The tenants are expected to give the share of the produce of the land that the landowner deserves. And in these parables, we see how the tenants are persistent in refusing to give the share of the landowner. The landowner sends his servants, but the servants are beaten, the servants are stoned, and the servants are even killed. In the end, the landowner sends his own son, and his own son is also met with rejection and he is even killed. This parable sums up our human life in relationship with God. The landowner is God. The vineyard is our life. We are the tenants. The landowner's servants are those who come to us with the message of God. The landowner's son is Jesus Christ himself. The life that I live is gift from God. And therefore, it is only right that God demands that I give a rich produce from my life. What do I mean by this rich produce? Rich produce of my life is that I live a faithful life to God, that I am a faithful follower of Jesus, that I adhere sincerely to the gospel teachings and put them into practice. It is living a faithful life to God and His words in the Bible. I produce a rich harvest for my God. Therefore, brothers and sisters, in our life, we get God's messages. There are so many messengers of God who come to us reminding us as to how we should live our Christian life on this earth. So there are so many reminders that come to us. How do we receive these reminders and the messages from God and the messengers of God? Are we like those tenants in the gospel passage who are stubborn-hearted and do not change themselves? Or are we welcoming towards these messages and messengers and live a life of change, becoming better Christians day in and day out? We can be sometimes stubborn-hearted with regard to changing our lives for better. Lent is a season that challenges the kind of life that we live and invites us to live a transformed life, walking the path of conversion. The liturgy during this season of Lent, the word of God during this season of Lent, invite us to change us. Let us drop the stubborn heart that we have and ask God to give us the heart of flesh so that we may receive His words and change our lives for better. May God bless us.
Sometimes it causes me to try